Get ready, people, because it's happening. Newcastle is facing Barcelona in a Champions League showdown, and Eddie Howe is playing it cool. Plus, we're diving deep into a massive potential transfer that could shake up the Premier League. And wait, what's this about Manchester United and a mystery midfielder? You won't want to miss this. Stick around, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Newcastle boss Eddie Howe is treating the monumental Champions League clash against five-time winners Barcelona as just another game, despite the high stakes of their last 16 tie. With the aggregate score finally poised after a 1-1 draw in the first leg at St. James Park, where Lamine Yamal's late penalty cancelled out Harvey Barnes' opener, Newcastle now face the daunting prospect of visiting the iconic Nou Camp. This is a far cry from the 19th place Premier League position Eddie Howe inherited in November 2021, yet he remains steadfast in his approach, emphasizing process over pomp. Howe stated that the preparation for every match, regardless of the competition's magnitude or venue, remains identical. He believes in treating every game as a Champions League final in terms of dedication and work ethic, without resorting to clichés. The focus is on execution, and he's confident his team is in a strong position to deliver. The players, he notes, are experiencing one of their highest confidence levels of the season, fueled by recent strong performances. While acknowledging Barcelona's quality and the immense challenge ahead, Howe insists on belief in his squad's capabilities. The first leg was hailed as the biggest game in Newcastle's recent history, and the team delivered a performance that nearly secured a first-leg lead. A victory at the Nou Camp would be a monumental achievement, propelling them into the quarterfinals, but Howe remains grounded, viewing it as the outcome rather than a focus during the preparation phase. Kieran Trippier echoed this sentiment, admitting that reaching this stage was unexpected when he arrived at a struggling Newcastle, highlighting the club's ambition to compete in Europe. Will Newcastle pull off the unthinkable at the Nou Camp? Stay tuned as we break down the tactics and what it means for both clubs. Newcastle coach Eddie Howe has urged his players to embrace the pressure and perform on the grand stage of Camp Nou when they face Barcelona in a crucial Champions League last 16 tie. After a dominant first-leg performance at home was undone by a late Lamine Yamal penalty, resulting in a 1-1 draw, Newcastle now faces the formidable task of overcoming the Spanish giants on their home turf. Howe, however, believes his squad, filled with experienced internationals, is ready to rise to the occasion. He stressed that the size of the game should inspire his players rather than intimidate them, stating, "You almost want that size of the game to lift the players and to make us grow." Howe emphasized the need for a solid game plan to counter Barcelona's dangerous attacking threats. Despite a mixed Premier League season, Howe sees this Champions League tie as the club's best moment, with player morale and team cohesion at a high following recent strong performances, including a vital win against Chelsea. Kieran Trippier shared the team's confidence, acknowledging the opportunity ahead and the positive atmosphere within the squad. Howe himself hinted that a win at Camp Nou would likely be the biggest of his managerial career, underscoring the significance of the fixture for both himself and the club. Can Newcastle's strong form translate to a historic European night? Next, we're looking at who the Magpies might target to bolster their attack this summer. Newcastle United is reportedly setting its sights on a massive summer transfer, with Chelsea star Nicolas Jackson emerging as a top target, according to Sports Boom. Following a mixed spell at Chelsea and a loan move to Bayern Munich that failed to impress manager Vincent Kompany, Jackson's future in West London appears uncertain. This situation has reportedly reignited Newcastle's long-standing interest in the forward as they plan to revamp their attacking lineup for the upcoming season. Newcastle's pursuit of a new striker intensified after Alexander Isak's departure, and despite Nick Woltemade's contributions, the club is still seeking a more established Premier League level forward. Sports Boom suggests Jackson is viewed as a tailor-made addition for Eddie Howe's system, known for its pressing intensity and transitional speed. Jackson's pace, directness, and ability to run at defenders align well with Howe's tactical demands. Financial considerations are key, as Newcastle must navigate Premier League financial regulations. They are reportedly hoping Chelsea will lower their initial £70 million valuation from last summer. A significant development in their favor is Aston Villa's recent acquisition of Tammy Abraham, which may remove a key competitor and prevent Chelsea from initiating a bidding war. This could potentially allow Newcastle a clearer path to signing the Senegalese international, whom Chelsea originally acquired for an estimated £32 million. Supporters view the Jackson link with a mix of curiosity and cautious optimism. His raw attributes are appealing, and Howe's track record of developing attacking talent could convince fans that Jackson might flourish under his guidance. However, the final price tag will be crucial. A £70 million deal would likely be met with skepticism, whereas a more reasonable valuation could be seen as smart recruitment. Could Nicolas Jackson be the missing piece for Newcastle's attack? Up next, we're tracking a potential midfield signing that could redefine Manchester United's strategy. Manchester United is reportedly preparing to make a strong push to sign a Premier League midfielder, according to EPL Index. While specific details about the player remain scarce, the report suggests that Manchester United is ready to be aggressive in the transfer market to secure a key midfield addition. This move comes as the club looks to strengthen its squad and potentially reshape its midfield options for the upcoming seasons. Given Manchester United's ongoing efforts to rebuild and compete at the highest level, securing a dynamic and impactful midfielder would be a significant statement of intent. The Premier League has become a hotbed for top midfield talent, and any potential signing would likely be a player capable of influencing games and fitting into the team's tactical setup. The exact identity of the midfielder and the potential transfer fee are yet to be revealed, but the indication is that Manchester United is serious about bolstering this area of the pitch. Fans will be eager for more information as this potential transfer saga unfolds. Will Manchester United land their mystery midfield target? That's all for today's top stories, but stick around for our lightning round recap and full call to action. That was a whirlwind tour of today's top stories. We saw Eddie Howe keeping his cool ahead of Newcastle's massive Champions League clash with Barcelona, explored the potential blockbuster transfer of Nicolas Jackson to Newcastle, and uncovered Manchester United's aggressive pursuit of a Premier League midfielder. Don't miss another minute of breaking news and exclusive insights. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment telling us your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media platforms for more.